Bros. Alright. Things that I want in Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild, I mean, it was fucking huge and it was beautiful and shit, but it didn't feel like a Zelda game. Like, um, in the first Zelda, it was open world too, and it was pretty cool, like to like not know where everything was, and like it was like you were exploring, and it really did give you like that type of sense, like that you were fucking exploring. It wasn't linear, or maybe fucking, it didn't, or like it didn't feel like it was linear. That's what I'm trying to say. And Breath of the Wild 2, it's open world, and it was pretty cool, but like it just didn't feel like, there was no dungeons, like the dungeons were the fucking divine beasts, and the fucking shrines that were so short, and it didn't feel like a dungeon. It was mostly puzzles. Yeah, that is a Zelda thing, but and no, it just wasn't, didn't feel like, the dungeons. It didn't feel anything crazy, man. But another issue that I have is the enemies. The fucking enemies. Like, look at this motherfucker, dude. Look how they look like, dude. They look like fucking pugs, man. It looks like a pug. It's not scary, dude. It's so goofy. It's just not. It's not anything crazy, man. Okay, it's just not scary. And we did got news, or like there was like an interview where they said Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna be creepy. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Majora's Mask creepy, but it's, or like if they said it's gonna be scarier than Majora's Mask, but I think it has to be. Like, I mean, look at this shit, dude. Ganondorf looks fucking. He looks pretty fucking creepy, man. Like, he looks pretty fucking cool, man. Like, check this shit out, man. And I think it is Ganondorf. I mean, it has the fucking Gerudo shit. It has the fucking gem in his forehead. But like, he looks fucking scary, dude. He looks like some kind of fucking zombie, not zombie, like a vampire type of shit. So my hopes are a little bit up. I hope they're a bit scarier. But like, come on, dude. These guys, they look goofy, dude. They look goofy, man. These style style Coblin, dude. Like, I want Stealthos, not Stal Goblin, dude. I want these fucking guys, man. These guys look fucking, dude. In Twilight Princess, they were fucking creepy, and like the way they walked was also a little bit kind of creepy. In Ocarina of Time, they looked pretty cool, but dude, like, I just want them to be like, in Skyward Sword, they were pretty fucking badass too. But I just want them to be creepy again. I don't want these fucking bull goblin, fucking pug looking type of motherfuckers. I want like an actual skeleton. Another enemy that like I want to return is the fucking dead hands, dude. Like, who, like, these motherfuckers were, they were fucking creepy. I mean, just look at them, dude. Just look at them. It's like they're like covered like in blood or some shit, right? Like, who didn't have fucking nightmares, dude? And then the let me look it up. Like, these motherfuckers, the way they fucking screamed, and like they froze you, and then they'll like jump on you, dude. I mean, come on, man. They look fucking badass. And then the fucking Iron Knuckles, man. Like, these guys, they look so fucking badass, especially when you fucking fight them. And like the way they sound, it's like. "Rrr, rrr." And then the Dark Nuts from Twilight Princess were fucking badass as fuck. Come on, dude. I just want them to be fucking cool and badass looking, dude. And like the enemies from A Link to the Past were fucking, like the fucking guild man, dude. These guys, I don't know, man. I fucking love them. I think it would have been cool if they just popped out in Breath of the Wild. Like you're walking fucking in the desert and they just fucking pop out. And like the Revisaurs, I want them to return. I fucking love them. I think their design's pretty cool. I'll do these motherfuckers, and I know there's some enemies to where like, I'm not sure if it's this one. I forgot, but they like copy your movement and like do the opposite. And these motherfuckers were pretty fucking annoying, cause like you will hit them and you will bounce back. And dude, these guys, they just reminded me of, like, I don't know, like a frozen dead body. I don't know, I think it was this guys and this one too. How they would copy your body. And like these guys, they just remind me of like a frozen body, and like the way they would just run at you, I don't know, dude. It's fucking creeping me the fuck out. Like, dude, they just charge at you. Oh no, it was these guys. These are the ones that fucking bounce you back, right? I want the dongos to fucking return, man. You know the wall masters. You know, like classic Zelda enemies. You know, fucking Gyptos in Twilight Princess look pretty cool. Or so other than the fucking badass enemies that I want to return, I want magic, dude. Magic to return, dude. I want these fucking power gloves, the titan mitts, the fucking golden gauntlets. I want double claw shots, but if we have a hook shot, that's pretty cool too. But double claw shots were like peak soul, dude. The fire rod and the link between worlds was fucking badass. Like the animation was fucking cool. In Breath of the Wild, they just shoot fireballs, and like the meteor rod shoots like even more fireballs. I don't know. I just wish they did more crazier shit. Medallions, the magical medallions, dude. The bombos, like the animations for these guys were fucking badass, especially the quake, cause like lightning would shoot like off of the fucking sword, and I think it was this rod. Fuck, it was one of these two. I forgot, but like it would put like a shield around you, and it would damage enemies, and they couldn't hurt you. Magic cape, it, like made you invisible and shit. And invincible, and like the Book of Medora, who you used to get inside a temple, and you also use to get the medallions. I just want shit like that, like small items that you get to use for more than one thing. And just like magic, I don't magical items in general, dude. Even like fucking flute, you know, something small. I don't know, or like the dense fire and Nehru's love and Ferore's, or however you say it, like her fucking name's wind. You know, I just want spells to return, magic to return, magic mirrors. The magic mirror. I like how it functioned in A Link to the Past. How you could use it to travel back to the light world, and that's how you would like figure out like some puzzles so that you could get the medallions. So I just want that to return. I think it would be pretty fucking cool. Like I want a dark world to return. I know in the fucking trailer, you can see like Hyrule Castle, like a lot of people think it's like going up, and I don't know, like maybe this wasn't an interview, or maybe I'm just fucking I'm wrong, but like maybe I'm wrong, but like I think they said like one of their ideas was like they wanted Hyrule Castle to like be like a floating island, and so a lot of people think that that what we see right here in the beginning is just Link and Zelda going in the underground of Hyrule Castle, and they're just like exploring and shit, and people think it's gonna be like another world underground. But like if you see, I don't think you can see the I don't see any shrines, and I don't see the fucking towers. I don't see any of that shit. So I don't know if they're gonna remove it. I don't think so. Maybe there isn't here in this part. They I don't know. I just don't want shrines, man. I want like an actual dungeon. Zelda dungeons and A Link to the Past were fucking badass, man. I don't know, dude. I just want these classic Zelda dungeons to appear, and like maybe like they could be optional, like the dungeons, you know, so you can get even stronger items and shit, so it can feel like you're exploring. Because like the medallions, I don't think they were. You didn't. I'm not sure if you needed them, but the fact that you could get them, you know, it was optional, and it was like you were exploring when you did do it, and I thought that was pretty cool. So that's what I want in Breath of the Wild too. I just want creepier enemies, like a darker story, classic Zelda items, and enemies, you know, magic and shit. I want dungeons back, man. Cause like I don't know, the shrines were like it was a little bit annoying to get like all fucking 100 and whatever the fuck they were. And like I know like they were like hidden. Some of them were hidden, and like most of the time, like a lot of arguments were like the world was just empty. And I guess that is kind of true to some extent, you know, because there weren't the towns. There weren't really any towns other than the fucking those fucking stables, you know. And it makes sense like in story wise because like Ganon took over and shit. But I think it'd be cool to see more towns, you know, not just Kakariko and that other one where the fucking there's like the lolly girl. Also, I think there's one on the top right of the map, like near the fucking skull looking island. But anyways, what I want is just like more towns, more people. Zero's the main two in the Goron City. But like, I want to make it seem like it's an actual world, and like I want there to be dungeons and I don't know, dude. I just want these classic themes to return, and I'm not sure if they're gonna like just delete. I don't know, like if they're just gonna delete the towers and the shrines and shit. I don't. I mean, I can't fucking see any of it here. I don't think this is a shrine, but this is what I want, man. Breath of the Wild 2, dude. I think the trailer's gonna come out at the end of the year and E3. It only makes sense. Like Breath of the Wild came out. It came out in 2012 when Skyward Sword was released, and it was no, it didn't came out. What the fuck? It was in development. Is what I'm trying to say. It was in development in 2012 when Skyward Sword was released, and it took 5 years to develop. And this year is going to be the fourth year since Breath of the Wild, and we haven't gotten any news at all. Like even you see right here, dude. Like he was just like, "Hey man, I know you want Skyward Breath of the Wild news, but you're not getting it. Sorry, dude." Um, which it sucks, but like, I think I think it's pretty cool that they're like saving it for like I don't know maybe E3, so it could be like one of their hottest hitter, and they could they fucking won E3 and they kicked Snowy, fucking PS5 in the nuts and Xbox in the and pushed them in the teeth, and they could claim, hey dude, we fucking won E3, dude, we won 2021. It's gonna be almost like the same amount of years that it took for Breath of the Wild to be develop, and if they're gonna use this insane map, then I don't think it should take that long. But I don't want to sound like I'm like trying to rush them or some shit, because that's pretty fucking annoying. I just saying that like I think it's pretty soon, and that we're gonna get more information. So yeah, dude.